Alright, let's just go to the town elder or whatever, heal up, and move on, I guess. Huh? Eh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, eh. I just want my MP back more than anything else. Yes, yes. Free heals, we know. I'll make a save, too. You never know. Might lose. Might want to reload my save instead of walking back and losing half my money again, which I have 11k right now. I don't really need it for anything, though. I decided I'm not buying that armor, the bandit armor for Yangus, because I already got that dark robe that I made, which is definitely better than the bandit mail. I'm pretty sure. I could double check that, but I'm pretty sure it's better. Boom, 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 boom. Overwrite the dark MP tool, and we are now level 36, so hail to the year, boy. Yes, I intend to continue my adventure for now. Let us proceed with the adventure. Yeah, we're definitely going to get past that 50-hour mark this week. The fact that I'm 46 hours in, and I know I've done a little bit of grinding, at least 3 hours worth of that is grinding, maybe 4, depending on, give or take an hour. We'll just say 3. 3 to 4 of that is grinding. I'm still over 40 hours in this game, just from playing it on, the main playthrough of between exploring and fighting and doing all the story stuff. Yeah, we've gotten this many hours in the game, so I still feel like I'm probably about 2/3 of the game. I feel that. I feel 2/3 of the way through the game. It just feels right. It just feels right. I'm gonna hip drop this dude, and then I'm gonna slash him. Hey RPG fan, you saw a Reddit post that showed some 1-star reviews for Symphony of the Night, and the reasons were hilarious. One person complained that the game threw them directly into the final boss fight. Anyway, despite the fact that it clearly says prologue before the Richter directly fight. Another said the game was too hard and that they couldn't get past Slogra and Gaibon. And that's the opposite complaint most people have about Symphony of the Night. That it's too hard? I mean, I think Symphony of the Night is like the easiest Castlevania game in the whole series. For the most part. There's like a couple of boss fights that are tough, but overall, compared to other Castlevania games, like in the scheme of Castlevania games, it's probably the easiest Castlevania game. And I can't believe she died already, but stupid-ass Death Dance. Like, I can't even think of one Castlevania game I think is easier than Symphony of the Night. All the other Metroidvania ones are harder. For the most part. I think maybe there might be one of the Game Boy Advance ones that's not as hard as Symphony of the Night. Yeah, I was going to say, Harmony of Dissonance wasn't that hard either. That is true. I just had that thought myself. I don't have my boomerang on. That's why I'm confused on my damage right now. I need to put my boomerang back on. Thank you. I was like, why am I not hitting all? That's why. It all makes sense. Sugar-digga-doo, sugar-digga-doo. And you think Castlevania 1 or 3 is the hardest? Oh, Castlevania 3 is harder than 1. That's an easy comparison. At least the American version of 3. I don't know about the Japanese version of 3 compared to, Castlevania 1. I haven't played it, but I still probably think it's most likely harder than the original Castlevania 1. Maybe they're more equal in the Japanese versions, like RPG Fan just said, but it's still probably slightly harder in general. But yeah. You also found Rondo very hard. Rondo's pretty hard too. Definitely. I still think Castlevania 3 was harder though. Castlevania 3 can eat my ass forever. You know what I could do? I could just keep switching weapons. Like I can use my Miracle Sword here. Oops. Don't use it. Equip that shit, boy. And then attack it. Because it doesn't waste the turn to actually switch weapons in battle, so, there's nothing wrong with doing that. The OG version of Haunted Castles was certainly hard, but couldn't get past the second stage before your round it continues. I still need to play that. I'm going to probably put that on the retro, like, I'll do that on a Retro Friday. We'll do Haunted Castle. I'll do both of them. We'll get to it eventually. You remember Good Rage versus the Castlevania 3 stream? Yeah, that's because there was a lot of it. Because fuck that game. That's probably one of the games I got the most mad at. And I almost beat that game legit until we got to the last stage and the last boss. The last boss especially is where I just abused the save state. The last stage was just trash. Getting back to that boss or like the boss of that stage over and over again was just a pain in my ass. I remember that. I got a hairband, huh? Ooh. Not as cool as an 80s hairband. Hope there's a way to heal on this mountain. Already using up MP, just getting back over to where I can go to the mountain. Jeez. Anyway, you're probably in the minority in finding Rondo easier than Super Castlevania 4. They're both... Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that the other day, actually. And Dracula X is garbage, too. I was just going to say that, too, RPG fan. I think Dracula X is... The final boss especially was, like, the most trash thing about the game. I literally had to save scum the final boss because it was such trash. The rest of the game was okay. It was just the last boss. Like, the last boss of Dracula X is like... It's like... It reminds me of Mega Man 7, where the whole game is decent, but the final boss is so hard it pisses you off and makes the game... The overall game score goes down because of the final boss. I think Dracula X is the same problem. Decent game, goes downhill, final boss. Yeah, it's just a trash design with all the pits. Such trash. Anyway, I'm ready to go to this mountain. Let's go.
Then I will take you. All of you. Climb into the wagon or hold on tight.
Or hold on tight? Oh, okay. Hold on tight. I think Jessica went in the wagon. She didn't hold on tight. Nice. We're going for a ride, y'all. Wow, even the horse. Princess is like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't think my alchemy pot dinged yet, right? I don't think so.
This is as far as I can take you. I dare not approach any closer, lest Gemon see me. But the mountain is riddled with caves. It should be possible for you humans to ascend to its summit on foot.
Sounds good.
When you wish to return to the hill, call for me, and I will take you back.
Okay, cool.
Farewell for now. Please save my egg. You are my only hope.
You are my only hope. Alright, well, obviously we're not heading back yet. We just got here, so let's go. I wonder how long this dungeon's going to be. Well, ascend we shall. Let's do this. Yeah, Dracula X was basically just the harder, more not as well-designed version of Rondo. I agree. And Rondo ended up being like the best 2D... I shouldn't say 2D. All the Castlevanias are mostly 2D. The best linear Castlevania. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, let me put my boomerang back on. And let's kick some anus. Kick some bitches right in the anus. I'm not gonna use too much MP because we're definitely gonna have to fight that dude at the top, 100%. Try not to use my MP too much. Anyway, like I said, that Haunted Castle game that's on that collection, RPG Fan, is the one I'm going to play on. I'll probably do it on a Retro Friday. In fact, I might pencil it in for after I finish Rayman 2. Unless somebody redeems something else. Or maybe I'll just save it till October. It'll give me some October game to throw this year for Retro Day. I honestly don't have a lot of stuff planned for October retro-wise yet. I haven't even set in stone anything for October this year, honestly. I have some ideas of what I'm probably going to do, but nothing is like, I'm doing that this year. Not one game have I set in stone yet. You like Castlevania 4 better than Rondo a little bit, but Rondo might be the least flawed entry in the series. I think I like Rondo a little bit more still. But obviously Castlevania 4 is great. I'm not hating on it at all. Those are probably the two best, easily, that aren't like Metroidvanias if you like those better. Yeah, and Symphony of the Night is still by far the most popular one. And yeah, and even Symphony of the Night could use some polish and better shit too. It's not a flawless game. And being too easy is definitely one of its weaker spots, but that doesn't mean it's bad. There's the map of this place. Good, we got it right away. Beautiful. I'm kind of glad the first chest was the map. Alright, so this room... Is there anything over there on that side? No, I don't know if there's any more treasures in here. Then I just got to get to the door. Unless there's a treasure... No, that's up above too. There's a treasure down there, maybe? Make sure there's not. Alright, I think we're clear on treasures in this room. Let's just get to the way out of here, huh? Seems I got to go back around. I can't drop off of here. 4 is your clear favorites, party? Nice. You like the linear one over the Metroidvania, though? That's fair. I mean, for Castlevania, I like the linear ones better, I think. I don't mind the Metroidvanias, though. Some of them are really good. Symphony of the Night is a good example. The ones on the DS were all pretty damn good, I have to say. I don't really have anything to complain about on most of them. Those were all pretty good. Anyway, dark chickens, dark turkeys. They're called dark turkeys. I just caught that. That's funny. Get the dark turkeys. Anyway, Aria of Sorrow has fallen down your ranking. It used to be one of your favorites, but it's now below Dawn of Sorrow. I mean, it makes sense. Dawn of Sorrow was better, and the other DS games were also better than... I think it's pretty safe to say all 3 DS games are all better than all 3 Game Boy games. Game Boy Advance games. Specifically. Sorry, I'm forgetting where I need to go here. Oh, okay, I need to go around in the middle and then curve up to here. Got it. Sorry, wrong button. I wanted to heal, because we hurtin'. We hurtin' for that squirtin'. I'm gonna walk. Leave that alone for now. You still prefer Aria over Order of Ecclesia, but that's about it. Fair enough, I suppose. Fair enough. I mean, it's a fair argument to say, like, are any of the Game Boy ones better than any of the DS ones? That Aria is probably the closest to being better than any of them, if any are. I think personal preference, I would probably rather just play any of the DS ones, though. I don't know, I still have to go back and finish replaying the DS ones with, like, the alternate modes of different characters that you can play as. Oh, I guess we're back outside here. No map here. Like, I actually went back and started the Julius mode on... I guess that's Dawn of Sorrow. Is that Dawn of Sorrow? The one with Julius? Oh, these big smiley sons of Dark Stars. That's kind of terrifying. Yeah, I started that playthrough. I didn't finish even half of it, I don't think. I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I'll get back to it eventually. It took me a while to want to go back and do the extra modes on the Game Boy ones, so... I just have to get in the mood again. Because it's not like I don't like Metroidvanias. I can play one all the time, but it's just not one of those ones where I feel like I want to go back and replay the whole game with another character and kind of have to relearn the game in a way. You've done Julius mode on Aria, but not Dawn. Dawn's is supposed to be better. I mean, it was good. Like I said, I think I might have got maybe a third of the way through the game. I don't think I got half, but I got a decent way into the game. I think I got stuck on one of the bosses. Because Julius against the bosses is a whole nother learning pattern you got to get down. And I just didn't have it in me to sit there and focus on a boss on that game for when I was trying it. I got other games I'm replaying right now, trying to get all the achievements. I think I mentioned the other day, I don't know if it was when I was playing this or a different game, but I did go back to Detroit Become Human after I finished my, streams of it. That Mara wanted me to revisit. I went back and did it again on my own time, and I've now got a platinum on that game. So there you go. That's done. So I've seen all the different, well, not every single path, but all the main paths that matter I've seen. I'm just gonna have her smack him. Have him do slash. And then besides that, I've been working on Kena Bridge of Spirits. I enjoyed that game a lot. It's short. I did all the achievements except for the last one, which is to beat the game on the hard mode, so I'm working on that now. I'm already about almost 2/3 of the way through the game. I'm on the final boss of the second part of the game, and then I will be on the last part of the game up until the final boss. So, I'm getting close. I probably would have tried to work on that some more last night, but I was busy grinding on this game for an hour or so, and looking up recipes and shit. That took some time too. Alright, I came from that way. That way's gonna go back outside. That way goes around outside as well. Let's see where this goes first before I just go all the way around in that other catacomb of garbage. Let's see where this goes. This goes back outside, maybe? Nope, goes to another room. Okay, this looks like a dead end, but let's see if there's a treasure here. Make it worth my while. Be a treasure. Yes. Perfect. Ring of Truth. Okay, that's not one of the rings I need for that other accessory I want to make, but it is one I don't have, I don't think. I don't think I have a Ring of Truth already. That sounds like a new one for me, dog. Double strike that lashes random group. I wish these were all grouped together. Yeah, if they were all grouped together, this would be nice, but they're not, which is kind of annoying. Anyway, you were watching a streamer play Thief Gold last night and ended up helping them complete an objective that is a nightmare to find. Well, that's good. That's a good help of you, RPG fan. I know you're a big fan of the Thief games. I don't know if I'm ever going to play the Thief games. I'm just not a big stealth guy, so I just don't... I never have a desire to even want to play those games, to be honest. Again, I never say never, but it's just not on my personal to-do list. There's just some games I have to keep off the list of my own choices, and then if somebody wants me to play them, they got to come from them and not me. There's just too many games to have them all on my own list. Sugar-doop. Silly song. Are you gonna make me dance? That's hilarious. Like, the only reason I played even the game, like the Dishonored games, those only got played because I got it gifted to me. I probably would have never even touched those games either if they weren't gifted to me. I had fun with them though. It's not like I regret playing them or anything, but just not something that I would have played on my own of my own volition otherwise. Alright, got our treasure. Back out we go. This is why you always check the first path first, because you never know if it leads to a dead end where there's a treasure. Sometimes the more windy path is obviously the way to go, because it's going to be the more pain in the ass way to go. I think this little side path is something... Oh, yeah. Wait. Aw. It's just to tease you about the treasure you can't get. Lame. Dark Minister, huh? Okay. Sinister Minister. Don't you look cool? Fuck 'em up. Hip drop. Thief is full-blown stealth mixed with huge open-end intricate levels like Dishonored, except Garrett is the opposite end of the power spectrum from Corvo. I gotcha. Which means you're just supposed to stealth everything. If you try to fight, you're just going to get wrecked. That's what that tells me. At least with Dishonored, you can be like, fuck it, I'm fighting. I've always felt the same way about Assassin's Creed also. I suck at stealth, but I enjoyed those games because you don't have to always be stealth. So when you do go stealth mode and actually, you know, accomplish your goals, it feels good, but you don't have to. I'm more of that ilk of gamer where if I also don't have to be stealth, but I can be, I'll do some stealth here and there. The Batman games were a good example of that too, and some of the Spider-Man games too, like the Marvel Spider-Man games also had some stealth too. Like parts where it's stealthy is fun, but it's also a little more tedious when I'm just not in the mood to be stealthy. I just want to play the game and move on. I don't have to be stealthy. Let's get that treasure before we go, of course. Don't leave it behind. Could be something good. I didn't see what that ring did for that truth ring I picked up. Ooh, I got another gold nugget. I didn't really find a good recipe for a gold nugget. The only thing I saw that I might want to use it for was to make a gold axe. But the gold axe is worse than all the other axes I already have. So I'm like, I don't think I even want to make that. Resistant to illusion attacks? Does that mean Dazzle doesn't work on me? Or maybe not Dazzle. Is that Dazzle? I'm actually not sure. Is there a treasure here? No. There are ways to deal with enemies, but you're way more vulnerable and enemies can take you out much easier than you can them. All the more reason why to play a stealthy game stealthily. Hence, that's why Thief is liked for what it is. And all the more reason why I should probably stay the fuck away, because I suck when I have to stealth. Why, I'm only this far up the mountain, huh? All that work and I still see the bird right there. We are not even close to done here, I'm sure. Hopefully there's a heal spot on the way up, because, man, I'm so terrified of using up all my MP on the way up here. I'm trying to be super conservative. But this fight's making me want to kaboom real bad. Anyway, now that I've finished up Overlord 2, I've been trying to contemplate what I'm going to do next, because I already know the other game on my I said I was going to do all the games that were on the last poll. I was playing them in order of, you know, the top vote to the lowest vote. I've done 3 of the 4 now, so I'm on the lowest voted game now. But I'm trying to decide if I want to do that as like a main, you know, during the week playthrough, or save that for Saturdays, because it should be a short game. It should take me probably 2 Saturday streams to get through. At least that's what I'm hoping. So I was thinking like maybe I'll just save it and start it this Saturday. Maybe just play this all week, or if I decide to start something else this week, which I was trying to decide what I want to play next after that game. You know, the poll game is what I mean when I say that game. And I have lots of ideas, but I have one game in particular, one series that I've been thinking about, and I'm like, man, I should get back to that. I really should. I said I would sometime this year, so the sooner the better. July's almost over, man. Anyway, you really like Splinter Cell, which is basically the same stealth system, which you rely on staying in the shadows, watching what kind of floor you walk on with larger non-linear levels. Splinter Cell. Oh, you put Splinter Cell. Well, without the T. That's fine. I knew what you meant. Splinter Cell. I've never actually played well, I've tried a Splinter Cell game a couple of times, like old ones. They're just, again, can't get into them. Too stealthy for me, dog. Not my cup of tea. And also, holy shit, bro. It's Wanker of the Wheel. What up with that? What up with the Wanker? What up, Walker? Haven't seen you in forever, dog. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sugar-digga-doo, digga-digga-doo. Alright, let's do super throw on these guys. These big chickens. These big turkeys. Big-a-ligga chickens. These big-a-ligga chickens are in the same group, so let's do a little Twin Dragon Lash. Absolutely. Twin Dragon Lash. Yes. Damn, knocking people on their asses. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, she hits a random person? I thought she would hit all of them. Wow, I don't know if I like that. I like the amount of damage she did. That was nice, but that was about it. Double strike that lashes a random group of enemies. That's not what you did. You lashed a random group of single 2 people in the group. Oh shit, yeah. I'm excited about that, RPG fan. Mina the Hollower looks like good fun. In fact, besides the Donkey Kong game that just came out on the Switch 2, which I don't even have a Switch 2 yet, let's be real, but besides that game, there's not many other games coming out this year that I'm excited about playing. Metroid Prime 4 is also on my excitement list, but we don't have an exact release date for that yet. So really, I'm just excited about Mina the Hollower at this point. And I guess the potential that Silksong could come out this year at some point, which I still don't think it will, but maybe. Yeah, I was going to say Silksong, but I don't know if that's supposed to actually come out this year, even though they kind of said it was supposed to. They implied that it's supposed to come out this year, but they've also implied it's supposed to come out like last year too, so who the fuck knows if Silksong will come out anytime soon. Shibidibidoo, shibidibidoo. Shibidibidoo, shibidibidoo. But either way, still excited to play. But in the meantime, I'll just be excited about Mina the Hollower coming out in October. Obviously, playing the Donkey Kong game when I get a Switch 2, and Metro Prime 4 same. Even though I don't need a Switch 2 to play Metro Prime 4, I probably will just play it on there for the sake of the better performance, and obviously it's going to be better on there. That's pretty much it. I mean, there are other games that I might play that came out this year or are coming out this year, but nothing's like super hype. The only other thing I'm actually excited about playing is Clair Obscur, but I think I already talked about that, didn't I? Didn't I already say that after I play this game, I'm probably going to play Clair Obscur? I don't know if I actually explicitly have said that out loud yet to you guys, but I've pretty much already made that decision, and I think I'm going to do that. That's going to be my next RPG, I think. I'm pretty sure I did tell you guys that already, right? That's not a surprise. Ding! I heard it. Ding, fries are done. Oh, I can't do it from here. I gotta wait till I leave. Lame. Never mind. Clear obscure, more like clearly overrated. Sparty, what a hater. Just because you didn't like it as much as other people, Sparty, doesn't mean it was bad. I bet you all like it more than you. I'm less of a hater than you are. When Half-Life 3, System Shock 3, and the official Western release of Mother 3 release. Nah, Silksong will not be in that. Silksong isn't even close to being in that category yet. 10 more years, then maybe I'll agree with you. But it's not even close to being in that category. Don't do that to the developers of the Hollow Knight, okay? We can make the jokes and the memes, but I don't truly believe that I don't believe that we're not going to get Silksong. I still believe it's coming. They've, even as recently as the Xbox, I think it was the Xbox announcements, said that it was still coming, right? I think it was when they talked about the Xbox handheld, right? That's what they showed. They showed that Hollow Knight Silksong was going to be on there. So, I believe. At least with Mother 3, you were able to play it. That's true. Mother 3 is not a game that's a myth. It's a real game. You just can't play it in the US. Officially. You can play it unofficially, which I did also. So that is true. It's not like the game's a fucking myth like Half-Life 3 and possibly System Shock 3. I don't know if System Shock 3 was ever announced, or you're just saying that as something that people want and they're never going to do. Half-Life 3 is something that they've talked about doing and they just never did, right? That's different. I don't know if System Shock's in that same boat or not. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But either way, not a lot of big name video games coming out this year that I'm excited for specifically. But I'm sure there's some stuff I'll end up playing. There always is. Because I remember the PlayStation, whatever they call it, PlayStation State of Play, whatever it's called, Sony State of Play. They had some pretty good looking games on there. I couldn't tell you any of them right now. My brain is completely forgotten. Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. Yeah, I'm excited about that too. Yeah. I already actually ordered that. That's how excited I'm about that. I pre-ordered Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered. I love Final Fantasy Tactics. I probably won't play it day one, but I'll try to fit it in this year at the end of the year maybe. It might not get played this year. We'll see. But I wanna. Alright, anyway. Whips until it's max, and then the rest is on Sex Appeal. Sex Appeal. System Shock 3 was announced years back. Night Dive was supposed to make it, but I think now it's owned by another company. Yeah, then it's probably scrapped at this point. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers is coming out this week. Oh yeah? I didn't know that it was coming out that soon. That's cool. There's also more Onimusha, Ninja Gaiden, and Neo. Oh my god, yeah, Neo 3 looked dope. I cannot lie. And Neo 2 is on my to-do list. I keep saying it, and it is. It is. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. I promise it's gonna happen. Ooh, which way do I go? There's 2 ways to go here. I'm gonna go this way first. Yeah, I saw that they're ditching the level structure for a more open world on Neo 3, and I think that's going to be more interesting to me. So even though I'm going to play Neo 2, and I'm sure I'll enjoy the gameplay of Neo 2 overall, I don't know if I'll love the game overall, but I'll hopefully at least like the gameplay. I'm looking forward more to having it be more open. Hell yeah. Also, whenever Gloomwood gets its full release, Gloomwood. Do I know that one? I know the name. I'm trying to think of what it looks like. I know I've seen that name or heard that name. I'm just trying to think what that game looks like. I'll have to look at it again. Gloomwood. You know what's cool? Is I can look it up while I'm playing because the game does not go anywhere. Gloomwood. $20 game. Early access. Wait, what? Oh, I see. It's not fully released. Gotcha. It's just not fully released. They do have it in early access, though. You did say full release. I didn't even read the full release part, sorry. But anyway. It's the same guys who did, like... It's like Thief and Bloodborne and Resident Evil combined. Oh, shit, really? I might have to look at it again if that kind of combination, because that sounds awesome. Maybe I watched somebody play a demo of Gloomwood. Or not a demo, but like, you know, the early access. I'll look at it more one of these days and see if it sounds like something I might want to play. Oh yeah, see, you see, this is the Sony State of Play stuff I'm forgetting about. There was the Ghost of Yotei they announced, which is the Ghost of Tsushima like sequel, and then there's GTA 6. Oh my God, GTA 6. Yeah, I'm probably not streaming GTA 6. I haven't streamed any other GTAs. I tried GTA 5 when I first played it. I did stream it. It didn't fit as a stream game for me. I can't play GTA naturally without the music and all that. It just feels weird to play it without all that. Like, sure, I could turn off the music and the radio and the muted and all that, and I'd probably be able to play it just fine. But I feel like that would do a disservice to the playthrough. I'm going to go back down real quick, because this is clearly the way I need to go up. I didn't mean to go up and up and up yet. I wanted to check that other path. There might be a treasure over there. I want the treasure, so I don't have to come back later. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. I forgot about that, actually. I'm not really excited about that because I'm not a huge Metal Gear guy, but it is cool that they're redoing it. Will I play it? Meh. Again, that's something I'm going to need requests for. I don't really know if I'm excited about playing it of my own volition. You're still waiting for Nintendo and Rockstar to collaborate on GTA Hyrule and Red Dead Redemption. Tears of the Kingdom already is GTA Hyrule. Come on now. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a great game. You've only played 1 and 3, but 3 was definitely your favorite. I still like Metal Gear Solid 1. And I thought Twin Snakes, the GameCube remake of it, wasn't bad either. Controls are a lot different, I will say that. But I didn't think it was, like, super worse or anything. I know that some people don't like the Twin Snakes remake for voice acting and reasons like that, but I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was actually pretty good. I'm glad I replayed that. That was a nice little 10-year anniversary revisiting of Metal Gear. But I don't have the same desire to do the same with Metal Gear 3, really. And Metal Gear 3 I didn't like as much as people wanted me to like it. I think a lot of people really hated my opinions on Metal Gear 3 when I played it. A lot of people really did not like my opinions. So many people love Metal Gear 3. Me playing it just pissed off more people than excited more people, I think. Instead of it saying wasted when you die in GTA Hyrule, it'll say, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? That would be appropriate. But yeah, anyway, Metal Gear. I don't know. Again, I'm still very much on the fence of playing the Metal Gear 3 remake. I've heard they're doing a lot of they're adding a lot of stuff to the game, though, from what I heard. So maybe. I'm definitely not hyped for it, but that's a maybe. Honestly, you're not a big fan of the stealth mechanics in Metal Gear Solid? They don't feel great to you? Stories and bosses are cool? Yeah, I never really thought Metal Gear was a good stealth game. They're good games, but I don't think they're good stealth games either. You want to see Rykov's butt plug in HD, huh? Well, you're going to get your wish. It's coming to a theater near you. A theater meaning your PlayStation. But yeah. Let me see your butt drop right in that dude's face so he can fucking die today. Sugar-digga-doo, sugar-digga-doo. I need you to die, Dark Dullahan. Alright, so this path also spirals up. Oh, but it goes to a dead end. I'm okay with this. I'm glad I checked, because I was about to be mad at myself, but now we're good. Spiral to a dead end, because I want a treasure. Spiral to a dead end, there better be a treasure. There's a fucking treasure. Worth my fucking time, bruh. Glad I fucking checked before I went backing up, down, bruh, blah, 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 blah. Okay, do a little super throw. Do a little smack-a-lack. Do a little crack-a-lack-a, pack-a-lack-a, check-a-lack-a-back. Do a little kaboom. And do a little Falcon heal yourself, because you don't want to die. Dun, 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 dun. My shoulder was itching. Sorry. Perfect opportunity to do that when I'm fighting a random battle. Oh boy. People be laughing, but I don't think it's fun. Ultra Kill added a Rumble controller support that they named Butt Plug. Wow, that's pretty funny, actually. Get out of here, you Dark Sea Diva. Nobody likes you. You think people like your songs, but you're wrong. You're on the bottom of the charts. You're not even charting. That's all I gotta say to you. Alright, moving on. I unlocked. Ooh, another Saint's Ashes. So Saint's Ashes are actually really good for fusions. There are so many fusions or alchemy pot recipes that use Saint's Ashes, and most of them involve cursed items. If you want to make any of your cursed items better, you need more Saint's Ashes. In fact, I think I still had one bag of Saint's Ashes or vial or whatever. So I should be able to make something pretty good with some of the stuff that I have now that I have 2 Saint's Ashes on hand. I have to remember that for later. I gotta think about what I want to do with them specifically. I might have to go back and look at the list, make a choice. What's my best choices? What's the best thing I can currently make with 2 Saint's Ashes, you know? With my current inventory of things. I want to say, remember that double-edged sword I picked up that was cursed? I want to say that, if I put that with 2 Saint's Ashes, becomes a better sword, and it might be worth it. I just don't know how good of a sword it is, but I think that might be the one I do it on. Because I think I can also put it with any of the other cursed items. Like I said, if I put it with the Hades helm, that'll probably work. The skull ring that I have, I think that'll work. I'm not sure I remember all the other cursed shit I have, but pretty much everything that's cursed, if you put it with a Saint's Ash, you can make it into something better. So something that's actually usable and not cursed anymore. But I think that double-edged sword is the one I'm most excited about seeing what it can be, like how powerful it is. Because again, I didn't look at the power of anything I can infuse. I just looked at what it was capable of doing ability-wise. And I'm assuming because it requires some crazy shit, you can make some cool stuff. I also got to double-check what I could make out of that rusted metal sword. In fact, I think I wrote that one down. So I figured that would be a good one to make something cool out of. I did. Oh, I need an item I don't have yet. That's going to hold me back from being able to make that cool sword. But when I get the item I need, hell yeah, don't you fucking worry. I'm going to make something real cool. Double cool. Alright, time to climb this bitch. The guy that got his dad to play Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring also has his wife playing Sekiro now. Saw her beat that Blazing Bull the other day. Beat the Blazing Bull. Oh, the Blazing Bull. Yeah, sorry. I was like, which boss is that? The only bull in the game? Anyway, GG to her. That game's hard as balls. I don't know how much of a gamer his wife is, but damn. What am I doing? Let's see. I'm going to super throw these guys. These guys are pretty beefy, like, defensively. I don't like them very much. They're not my friends. For that, they're going to get kaboomed. Kafoom! Sparty's been watching the one with the dad. I still need to check it out. I've been too busy just trying to catch up on other YouTube shit I'm behind on, and I've been getting into watching some wrestling documentaries lately that are on, like, because WWE has basically been putting all their, like, a lot of their content on YouTube now, so I can literally just watch a bunch of the documentaries and shit that they have. So I've just been watching them on YouTube for free. I don't have to pay for that shit. I don't have to pay for the network or pay for Peacock or wherever the hell they have. Oh, no, it's on Netflix now, huh? Whatever. Wherever the WWE shit's at, I don't have to go there to watch anymore. I can just watch it on YouTube, at least some of it. So that's nice. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of documentaries and stuff. Most of it's older stuff that's been around for a while. Some newer stuff, too. I don't like that you keep bringing this bird into the picture, man. But on top of that, yeah, I've just been catching up on other YouTube stuff, and Morrow got me watching some fucking beatbox stuff last night. She was like listening to these songs by this like beat. I don't know if you guys have heard of shoot, what the hell are they called? I don't know why I'm blanking on their name right now. It's the group of people who basically do a cappella songs where they just make all the beats and sing the songs. I'm blanking on their name, but there's a Korean group. I think they're Korean. That does the same kind of thing. They do the same thing with obviously the Koreans. They do Korean stuff and K-pop and stuff like that. But anyway, they're like super good beatboxers, like crazy good beatboxers. Pentatonics. Thank you for remembering their name. It's basically like the Korean Pentatonics. That's I forget their name, but yeah, it's basically them. But the point is, they're real good. There's some really fucking amazing beatboxers in that group, and she showed me a couple songs they do, and I was like, it immediately got me going down the rabbit hole of just beatbox champions in the world right now, and like who's really good. And I was watching like some competitions and stuff. It's like, damn, I could never. Like, I could beatbox okay, but these guys are incredible. They could do sound effects that I'm like, how do you even do that sound effect? Like, they figure out this sound effect and put it, overlap it on a microphone while they're doing it. They're doing more than one sound back and forth. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's like stuff I can't even imagine how to do together without ruining my shit. Obviously, it's like any other instrument. You have to practice singing, blah, 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 that kind of thing. But holy shit. It's impressive. It's crazy. I don't want to get rid of these mages. I don't know. I don't want them to summon a dude either. I don't like anything about this fight right here at all. Monday Night Raw is Netflix, NXT is CW, and SmackDown is USA. Pay-per-views on Peacock. They have it that spread out, Omega? I didn't realize it was that spread out. What the fuck? So they only have Raw on Netflix? Where do they have all of the old wrestling content? Is it all on Peacock still? It's like only Raw is on Netflix? That's a crazy spread. I didn't realize it was that spread out. I remember seeing the clip from the Tonight Show in the 70s where there was a guy that could play Stars and Stripes Forever and other songs by making fart sounds with his hand. That's funny. Yo, look what I could do. And then he's just like, let's play London Bridge is Falling Down. Sorry, I gotta get the... Probably can't hear it because the music's too loud, but yeah. I can do fart noises too. With my hands and my mouth. It's crazy. Yeah, I assume this just spirals up to the top, to the tippy tip top, to the tip top. Hopefully there's not much more to this. This has been long enough, man. I want to find you, demon boy. Holy shit, he's just right there. Alright. Well, unfortunately for me, I do not have full MP for this. Okay, well this is going to be a problem. What I can do, though, is I can use some of these cheap-ass, weak-ass healing items just to use them up. Because I got a lot of them. We're Gucci. Some of the older Monday Night Raw episodes are on Netflix, but not all of them. But Peacock still has all the older SmackDown episodes. So basically, all the wrestling content is still fucking mixed up everywhere. It sounds like a pain in the ass if you want to be a wrestling fan still. That's crazy. Well, whatever. I've just been watching documentaries on YouTube. I'm fine with that. I don't really need to keep up with current product right now. I'm okay. The only thing I'd be interested in going back and watching is pay-per-views. So I guess I would need Peacock for that. Alright, well, I guess we're going to fight this guy. I don't have full MP, but here we go! Hopefully I can kick his ass. Humans? What are humans doing in my domain? Then that color! You are not of the Dark Realm. It seems you have strayed into a place you are not welcome. But at a good time! I was getting bored of watching this egg. I'm sure the Lord of Darkness would permit me to enjoy a little distraction. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna suck. Oh, what the fuck? You can't have friends? You can't have friends? Bruh? Well, I was going to switch to my sword, but I guess we're going to use Boomerang for now to get rid of these friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Before we go any further, let's be friends. Anyway, kabuffing everybody, oomping up Yangus, and doing work to the shitty-ass homies while we clear them out. You dark turkey, how dare you! Alright, so he does fire. Insulatable, we're going to put that on immediately. I wasn't sure. You never know when you're going to need it, but definitely need it now. On Netflix, it's almost like we don't have ad interruptions on Raw. Oh, that's kind of nice. That is nice. No ad breaks on Raw. Raw is always... And now Raw probably doesn't have to be, like, specifically a certain length anymore either. Like, it always used to have to be a certain amount of hours to fill in a certain block of time. But now that it's on Netflix, the episodes can kind of just be whatever length they need to be, right? I think that's kind of a cool idea, too. That could be the case. I'm going to do super throw again until that other bird is dead. I'm going to attack the other bird. I'm going to do insulatable. And I'm going to heal all. Because everybody needs a good multi-heal already. Insulatable me, baby. Insulatable me, baby. Insulatable me. Gimon. I wonder if he can summon new homies once the other homies are dead. We're gonna find out, because they're dead now. Alright. Now we're gonna switch back to... I guess the Dragon Bane is my stronger weapon. I also wouldn't mind having him just heal himself. You know what? I'll put the Miracle Sword on. Fuck it. I don't think it's that much of a difference of an attack. And then I'll just have him attack. Yangus, I'm gonna have you psych up. I'm going to have you Funky. I'm going to have you... No! I meant to mid-heal, not multi-heal. Whatever. Saw M and I clicked it. It's fine. Everybody needed a little bit, so it's fine. Damn. Okay, Funky's gonna need a heal already. God damn. But it could also come on at any time. Like if they're overseas, it may start at like 3 p.m. I got you. Hey, just the fact that Monday Night Raw is on Netflix is crazy work. I'm gonna have Funky keep attacking. Yangus is gonna psych up again. I don't know if this guy can do the thing where it undoes my ability to, like he's gonna undo my buffs. So I won't worry about it right now. Let's just do Kaboom. And I guess Funky does need a heal, so full heal on Funky. Kaboom. Could have just relied on Funky attacking, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't heal as much as he does damage. It's like it only heals like a quarter of what you attack with. I'm gonna go ahead and let him unleash that attack. Absolutely. I'm not fucking around with it. We're going for it. You are gonna hip drop, and you are gonna just slash him. This guy doesn't seem as hard as the bird, which is nice. The show ends around 10:30 instead of 11. He did call his friends back, you son of a bitch. I had a feeling he would do that. It's alright. 420! That's what I like to see. Alright. Nice work. Okay, Boomerang's coming back out because we got to kill some dudes. That's fine. We can make this happen. Alright, I'm just going to have him psych up. I'm going to have her help with killing these guys with some more Kaboom. And you are just going to heal yourself with a mid-heal. I'm not even going to waste that much MP. I'm trying to think of the documentaries I watched already on YouTube that were wrestling. I watched the one about Yokozuna, which was really, really fucking sad. Holy shit. Like, it was a good one, though. I didn't really know the whole story behind Yokozuna. Like, I knew he was not actually Japanese and all that. I knew all that and what family he belongs to and all that. But, like, actually hearing the entire story from the beginning, because I didn't know his, like, original, how he came through the business to get into wrestling and stuff, that was actually really cool. I liked that documentary a lot. But it was hella sad, obviously, because, you know, he did not live to be very old. Yeah. Anyway, Psych up Angus again. Jessica, I'm going to have you go ahead and Kaboom again. And Angelo, just have him attack again. Fuck it. Save your MP, man. But yeah, that was a super sad one. I also watched, one about Shawn Michaels and Diesel, when Diesel came into the WWE to join Shawn Michaels, and they did their whole thing together. I watched that. I watched one about... What was the last one I just watched? It was pretty long. Oh, it was about Mick Foley. That one was fun. I love Mick Foley. That dude's awesome. Shoot, what was the other one I watched? I swear there was one more. I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, the Road Warriors. The one about the Legion of Doom. The Road Warriors. Yeah, I watched that one too. That one was pretty good too. I guess I can attack. I think I've been psyching up for 2 turns now. I wonder if I could get a 3rd turn in. Let's psych up again. Yeah, I watched some good ones. Some of them are sad. Road Warrior one's pretty sad too. But I've been enjoying it. What am I going to do with you? I don't know what I want to do with you. I'm going to save your MP for when the enemies inevitably get revived, I think. So instead, I'm going to... You know what? Let's have her psych up. Why not? And then I'll have her get healed. Funky's wounds are healed. Alright, my oomph is starting to wear off. My oomph is starting to show. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and did it say my Insulator wore off? I don't really care about my Insulator so much. I'm gonna use this opportunity to have Funky heal Yangus. Nah, screw that. Just attack. He'll heal himself. Yangus is gonna attack. Jessica, What did I do with Jessica again? Did I have her psych up? Or what did I have her do last turn? I already forgot. Anyway, let me put Oomph back on. That's what I need to do. And then Angelo, I'm going to heal Yengus. I should have this battle in the bag unless he goes crazy on me. Unfortunately, Funky went before Jessica. Okay, so Insulatal wore off. I'm going to put Insulatal back on after this. It's starting to wear off everybody. Damn! Why did it only do 381? I did more with 20. I don't know. I'm a little flabbergasted by that number, but whatever. I'll just psych up twice from now on and just go for it. Oomph on Yengus. No. Insulatal. Because if he does that breath attack, it's going to suck. Angelo can attack, though. It's fine. Do that work. Do that work. Ooh, we also need to put Kabuff back on, huh? All my status effects are starting to wear off. That is okay. Yeah, my defense is going back to normal. It's just unfortunate. Do. Go ahead and attack. Psych up again. Jessica, you're going to do Oomph again on Yengus. Angelo. I need to heal Yengus again. I want to put Kabuff back on. It's not really make or break right now, but I would like to put it back on. I did just put Insulatal back on, so that's good. That's very good. Thank you for not dying, Jessica. Much appreciate. Much appreciate for not dying. Indeed. Alright, Jessica, you are gonna do what? What does she have in the item? Does she have any healing items on her? Not really. Like, I'm trying to save her MP in case she needs to do something with it, but kindly. Oh wait, you know what? Let's see if we could sap him. I haven't tried that. I don't think I've tried to sap him yet. I need to heal her though. I'll do full heal. Why not? This guy hasn't been too dangerous with all hit attacks. The breath attack's the worst one, but I can negate that. Also, his defense is down. Time to fuck him up. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I like to see. That's what Daddy likes to see. That's the damage I like to see. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Sap, man. Why didn't I do that sooner? I don't know. Really good. Real good. Let's just have her do the booty bump and see how much that does. Angelo, I'll just mid-heal. He'll be fine. Booty bump! Damn, even that did 134. Nice. Worth it. Oh, I did make her tension level go up earlier. That's why I did 134. I forgot I did that. For some reason, I thought I didn't do that. Also, get wrecked, Goemon, or Game On, whatever you want to call him. He did. Yengus 36 is awesome, yo. Now he can get some more axe stuff. Damn. Can almost max out club all the way. Anyway, I'm not putting any in axe right now. He's not using club, or I'm not putting any in club right now. He's using axe. Now I'm a junior cleaver, and I get more attack power, so hell yeah. We also got to see the skill for winning. But hell yeah, dude, we did it. We saved the baby. La baby has been saved.
Impossible.
Oh, now he talks. Why didn't he have a voice earlier?
No human could be so strong.
Oh, but I am.
Of course, Imperia. She brought you here from the world of light to defeat me.
Sure.
What a fool to think she could get the better of me.
Oh, but she did.
If I die, I'm taking her egg with me. Regret the day she tried to drink Yemen.
Oh, really? That's fucked up.
What was that noise?
Well, about that.
What happened? My egg. My baby. In pieces. Emperia. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck did she think was going to happen? That's exactly what I said before we even came up here. I'm like, what if, like, it doesn't matter that we're going or she's going. He could still take the egg and destroy it, right? Like that. What the? Who gives a fuck? Who does this? It's going to happen either way.
Do not blame yourselves. I should never have put you in this position.
Exactly.
I am truly sorry for having brought you here and for subjecting you to such a bitter experience. I will take you back to the Eye, so you may return to the world of light.
Will you come with me?
Mother, wait.
Oh! Mother, wait!
My baby?
I didn't get obliterated, I swear.
Yes, it's me, Mother. Do not feel sad. I wanted to give something to the people who came to help me, to thank them.
Oh my god. Is this how I'm gonna get to be able to fly?
Give them something? But you're...
I know, Mother, but I can still help them. I am just a soul. I have no form, but if they lend me their bodies, I can make them fly.
Can I literally just fly? Like, oh yeah, you're Superman now. You're welcome.
Let me travel with you. I can help you.
Absolutely. Come with me, ghost bird baby that I watched explode.
It is true. If my child can be of help to you on your quest, I hope you will accept. Please grant my son his wish to accompany you.
Absolutely. Why would I say no? Nah, too creepy. I'm good. Fuck that. I want to fly.
Thank you. I cannot express my gratitude enough.
I will
Oops.
change into a form that you can carry around with you. Whenever you need me, just call.
So same as calling my kitty cat, basically. My kitty. Nice. Give me that. Give it to me. Got the Godbird Soul Stone. Fuck yeah, brother. Fuck yeah. That's exciting. The Soul Stone will allow you humans to change your physical form into that of a bird and fly. But its powers are limited to use in our world, the world of light. We should be leaving soon. Climb upon my back, and I shall carry you. Sounds good to me, dog. Or bird. I'm out of here. Exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff. Don't forget the wagon. See. And there he was just waiting. There I was just waiting, and then a bird came in and swooped in, and we got ate by the big bird.
Oh, that was a singularly unusual affair.
Indeed it was.
To think, there is a whole other world. If I hadn't witnessed it with my own eyes, I'm quite sure I would never have believed it.
Me
If
neither.
that strange eye wasn't there, I'd be convinced it had all been a dream.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Thanks, Burp. Appreciate it. Now I can fly. Alright, so I guess if I need to go back to Dark World for any reason, it is available. I don't wanna, but I could.